Welcome, y'all, to episode 25. Is it 25?
25.
25
The big 25.
of the Men Lie, Women Lie, and All Flowers Die podcast. Your lovely host, Mama Les, a.k.a. Sandra D. And I'm Uncle Joe, the angel.
We're starting the show off with lies.
No, but I do have an announcement to make. My physical fitness journey has officially begun and commenced. I know we had a deadline of like being physically fit by June 1st, but I'm a rebel and I couldn't go by y'all timeline. I had to go by the timeline of the universe telling me now is the time. And the universe told me, and my homegirl, shout out to her, she told me she is turning up her fine, right? She's like, oh, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna turn up my fine.
Okay.
And I was like, y'all like the sound of that? I'm gonna do that too. So
All right. Well,
right
while
now,
you're
I'm in the
turning it
process
up,
of
mine's has
turning-
been up there.
Oh, your shit's off the charts. I'm just trying to catch up to you, Mama Les. So I went to the gym 2 days in a row. I'm gonna go
You
today.
did.
Today's
I'm
gonna
proud
be
of
day
you.
3, and I'm gonna have an update. But you know what happened? I couldn't go to the gym because I have like a pulled muscle in my back, yo. So I had to wait for it to
Yo,
heal.
he called me the other day, and I'm like, excuses.
But I still went.
Excuse-
She
and then I was
called me, but she talked shit, but I still ended up going.
He
that day.
did go.
But
He
look,
did.
pause this action. If you feel right here, Mama Liz, there's a thing sticking up. Right here.
Dale
It's
said
a
it.
muscle, but I don't have it on the other side. It's not fat. It's my sister is a doctor, fake doctor. She's my doctor. She's not a fake doctor. I'm not trying to diss her. She's
So what is it
she's in
swollen
health-
compared to the other side, or?
No, there's like a muscle out that moves and everything. When I rub it, I have been putting cream on it. My sister had to give me some prescribed Motrin cream. or
Put
some shit.
what's that thing that the old people put? Bengay.
I've been putting that. And a back brace. But it's healing. So now I'm going to be back to 100%. And that's when I'm going to go hard in the gym. So when I come back, and I only need like 30 days, keep it real.
So listen, why don't you start with what you eat?
I'm doing that too. I've
Okay.
been eating a lot of protein, a lot of ground turkey, a lot of ground beef,
Okay, good.
eggs, and rice. But I have to go on record here. And today's actually Puerto Rican Day. So shout out to that. Shout out to all the Boricuas. The parade is going down. Shout out to DJ June. He's got the after party in the Copas. Dice the Hook God is performing. Jolly Lucha's performing. It's going to be dope. So shout out to that. Everybody, when this show comes out on Tuesday, you're not going to be able to go. But go check out the highlights and the videos and shit. It's going to be dope. But I say that to say I've been eating a lot of white rice and ground beef and eggs. Now, Puerto Ricans, for some reason, have an infatuation of white rice and a fried egg. Like, that's a mad Puerto Rican meal that I absolutely hate, and it disgusts me. And not because it tastes bad. It's got more to do with, like, it makes me feel poor. But I've been eating a lot of white rice, eggs, and beef. If you scramble the eggs, you don't feel as poor.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really had it with fried, because I'm not a big fan of fried eggs, so it's always been like scrambled.
But
Yeah.
that was a thing in your house? That was a big thing?
Not a big thing,
No.
no, but whenever my mom got home late from work, she was like,
That's
You know?
that's why it reminds me of like poverty, because that was the meal we would have whenever there was no meat in the house. Like maybe they hadn't gone shopping or whatever.
right.
White rice and eggs, and I would refuse to eat it, and I'll refuse to eat it till today. But now that I'm on my fake health journey, I throw the white rice with the scrambled eggs, boom, the ground turkey on top, boom, with some vegetables and shit, mix that up, protein, and then
Good.
watch.
What about the sweets?
I'm not a big sweets person.
Okay.
If I eat sweets, it'd be like at night on some munchies shit, but I
But that's
cut
what I'm
that
talking
down.
about.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. I keep fruit, so I try to snack on some fruit. But even then, I'm trying not to snack.
Right, because
I'm
fruits
trying to
do have a
eat
lot
in
of
a
sugar.
certain window of time, and then after that, no more eating. But that's not as easy. But it'll come.
Have a protein shake or a protein bar when you're hungry. When you get that urge. There's you know what's good to snack on? The rice cakes. They have chocolate rice cakes. Oh my god.
Those are fucking terrible.
No, I promise you they're so good.
No, you know what I like to snack on? Yogurt.
You know what? I wish I liked
Fruit
yogurt.
and yogurt.
'Cause it's
With
so
some
good for
granola,
you.
some honey.
I don't know if it's the texture of the yogurt that I don't like. I don't know.
Well,
Something.
another
but
good snack is like nuts, like mixed nuts, almonds and whatever. Y'all get on your health journey. I'm on my health journey now. So starting June, what's today? June 9th? I started 2 days ago, June 7th.
Okay, so when
July 7th, I'm going to come in here looking like Fabio. Y'all remember Fabio? Is that a dated reference? I'm going to come in here looking like The Rock. Is that a dated reference? Who's the new hot nigga?
I don't know.
Who's the new hot guy of this generation? Y'all let us know. Hit us
know.
in the
Yeah.
comments. Who's the new hot dude like The Rock or Vin Diesel or I don't know. Ben Affleck was once, I guess, a hot guy, right? He won. I think
Really?
I think Ben Affleck won People's Sexiest Man of the Year one time. Ryan Gosling, he's hot. Ryan Gosling, that's the blonde guy, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
he was hot for a while. Y'all let us know, ladies, who's the new hot Hollywood guy?
I would like
Who's
to
the
know.
new
I
hot
don't
Hollywood
know.
girl? I don't know.
So
But you know who I'm in love with? Kelsey Plum, basketball player, WNBA. She plays for Las Vegas. I love her. So Kelsey, if you're watching this, and I know you are.
Is that the
Holla at
rookie
your boy.
one? No.
No,
Who's
no,
that
that's
rookie
Caitlin
that-
Clark.
Oh, Caitlin.
She's making big moves, but she's not my vibe. But
I don't know. who
Kelsey
else.
Plum? I love plums too, yo. Keep it real. So you already know what it is. But anyway. My health journey is on. If you see me, throw me some inspiration, some motivation. And don't offer me like Dos Amigos or fucking Tres
Listen, I'm gonna hold
Leches
you
cake.
accountable.
That shit sound good, but we're here today to discuss 3 major topics. Number 1 is behaviors that will ruin a relationship, whether romantic relationship or just friendships, because this can apply to both, and we're gonna get to that. Summer date ideas, because we are in the summer. We're actually almost through month 1 of the summer, which is incredibly sad, but we're gonna talk about summer date ideas, and then we're gonna talk about Father's Day gifts and Father's Day potential like dates, right? Father's Day is next weekend, so please do not forget that. Shout out to all the dads out there.
Happy early Father's Day.
Yeah, send your dad some love. Buy him a dope gift. We're gonna talk about gifts not to buy him either, so we're gonna get to that. But let's start with behaviors that will ruin a relationship, whether romantic or just a plain friendship. And y'all know my number 1. Can I start with my number 1?
Sure, go ahead.
My number 1 is usually ladies first, but I gotta start with my number 1 because it's like my favorite word. Hating.
Okay.
Hating will ruin your relationship and will ruin a friendship. If you're hating on your wifey, your partner, yo, that's funny as hell, first of all, and I commend you because I fuck with that. But that's fucked up. You can't be hating on you. Like, you could joke
But hating
hate.
in like a jealousy type way, because I feel like when you hate, right?
Yeah,
it's out
no,
of
straight up
jealousy.
hating. Like if you had a man and he would hate on you going to the gym all the time.
That's because he's jealous.
Exactly. what I'm
That's
saying.
his
So
own
he's
insecurity.
hating.
Okay.
And he was like, oh, you
Okay.
going to the gym again? What do you think? You're fucking whatever? You know how dudes are. So you can't hate. You can't hate on your friends. You
Yeah.
can't hate on your homies.
I agree.
You can't hate on your partner. People, I feel like, be hating on their kids. Low ski.
That's people's insecurities within themselves, right? Like, there's absolutely no reason to hate, especially like when you think of like women hating on women, right? When you see like a
Yeah.
boss babe and like that shit inspires me instead. Like, I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah,
how is
yeah.
she doing it? Like, I want to be her friend, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely jealousy and like.
That's just because you're not happy with where you are in life or who you are, or you know what I mean?
So I read something recently. Losers focus on winners, and winners focus on winning. So that might play a little bit into the hate. So don't be a loser. Don't be a hater. Fucking support your friends. Show them love. Big them up. Pick them up when they're down, because we all go through our down stages. And just be a good person, bro. Like, there's really no reason to hate on someone doing their thing. And you would have no time to hate on someone doing their thing if you were doing your thing.
Ooh, yes.
So focus on doing
That
your
right
thing.
there.
You know what I'm saying?
If you have time to hate on somebody, you're not doing enough in your own life.
Exactly.
So that was a good one.
Yo, shout out to that, man. Hit me with one of yours, Mama Love. And we're only going to do 6. So we're gonna try to do 3 each.
Well,
Well,
let me start with this one. So, overstepping boundaries. And that goes with any type of relationship, right? If someone sets a boundary and has made it clear, right? Because sometimes boundaries, like you may not know you're overstepping a boundary until someone actually tells you, right? Like you overstep it and then they tell you and you continue to overstep. That's it's a sign of not respecting someone, right? And that can ruin any type of relationship, whether it's business, friendship, romantic.
Yeah, absolutely. I read something else this week. So mind you, I've been doing a lot of reading, right? I think I'm coming out of my shell. So I've been doing a lot of reading, and I read. Damn, I forgot what the fuck we was talking about right now. What were we talking about?
Overstepping boundaries.
Oh yes. So, one time is a mistake. More than once is a decision. So if someone oversteps your boundaries one time, it's a mistake. Maybe they didn't know that was your boundary or whatever.
Right.
But if they do it more than once, they're deciding to do that and they're intentionally overstepping your boundary. And I think guys do that with each other a lot, jokingly. Because guys like to joke with each other and bust balls and crack on each other and mess with each other and stuff. But some jokes, go too far, depending on the subject and someone's sensitivity to that subject. So guys, make sure you're not overstepping your boundaries in jest and in joking.
So have you ever had someone that made a joke that kind of offended you?
Or hell you yeah. Like, I remember I was
did you tell
super
them?
young. No, I think we ended up fighting. I was super young. I was a teenager, and my dad, he had gotten arrested for some bullshit. And I remember one of my so-called friends, and he's still my friend, we still communicate, but he was like, we was in the park playing basketball, and he was like, hey, yo, your father's in jail, and I was, yo, we ended up fighting that day, but then we was cool again, and he did it fucking around, but that was, especially in the time, you know what I'm saying, but also that was the 90s, and we was tough, and we would joke about different shit and be disrespectful.
Yeah, I feel like
you had to have tough skin to survive.
Now you can't.
No, now it's super dangerous, and people are super sensitive,
Yeah.
and you never know how they're gonna react. Back in the days, you might have had a fight. Nowadays, this person might harm themselves instead of harming the person who caused them the pain. So you got to be real careful. And if a person's your friend, you gig on them and you joke on them and you bust their chops, but it's never to be disrespectful or to be hurtful. You know what I'm saying? So be wary of that, and
it's not just joking, right? Even in like relationships, right? Like when I think, that's the only thing that I can think of, like crossing boundaries, right? So I have like this boundary. I have a thing where, let's say you and I are dating, and I introduce you to someone, and then you guys end up following each other on like social media. I don't like that shit.
Is it a dude or a girl?
A girl, a female.
Oh, no, I don't think
like,
that's
I don't,
I agree
like,
with
you know what I mean? Like, and it might not be anything. I just,
it's the
like,
principle.
Yeah,
it's
like
following
you met that
your
person
homegirl's man.
through me, right? Like you met that person, like why? What is the reason behind that?
Yeah.
So that is
Could
like
that be
a boundary.
considered insecurity? Are you? And I'm not trying to say
no,
you are, but
and
could it be considered insecurity?
and it might,
Maybe
but to
they
me,
just
it's just
have like a little connection, a little friendly connection. Maybe they're into similar stuff.
You ain't friends. What friendly connection do you have? You are not friends.
Before y'all were friends, y'all wasn't friends. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like before you get introduced to somebody, you're not friends.
No.
Now we met.
No.
And we both cool with
That's
you.
my boundary. Listen, if I introduce you to somebody, do not follow. If it's a female, don't follow. There's no reason for that.
That I agree. Don't. If it's a dude, whatever.
I'm gonna have respect for you, and I'm not gonna follow any of your friends that you introduce me to. I'm just not. Now, if you were friends before, right? Like you knew each other from before. Yeah, if you knew each other from before me, that's cool. I have no problem with that. But if you met, no, I just don't see the reason why. Like why? No.
That's fair. That's fair. I do not agree with that. I think that is true. I said this before. I don't like to follow my dude's girls, and I very rarely do. So I totally get that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see the why behind it.
Niggas be plotting, bro.
Yeah.
People be plotting. I don't know how else to put it, but not a cool thing to do. Not a good look.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
try to avoid that. To avoid confrontation and issues with your partner, especially if that's one of their boundaries.
Yeah, and I have no problem telling the person, like, why are you
Do
following
you
her?
introduce your dude to a lot of your friends?
No. If you've dated me and you've been brought around my friends, that's a huge deal. That means that you were somebody important to me, right? Like, it wasn't just whatever, we're just dating, You were somebody that was important. And if you had the opportunity to meet my family, forget about it. Because
the levels.
the only two people before somebody else, right, was my ex-husband and my older son's father, right? But they were important people in my life. Right. And then one other person has met my family and my friends.
The mystery, man.
So that's a big deal to me. I don't know. What about you?
Or any girl I've meets my mom. They all meet my mom. I don't know why.
Why?
It's never be like
what
on
the
purpose.
Hell?
No, it not. Well, because I consider all of them my friends. They meet my mom.
Nah.
But it don't be like planned. Like
if you're my friend,
like
if you're just strictly a friend, by all means, you can meet my mom. You could, But if we have something intimate, no, absolutely not.
You can't meet your mom?
No, hell no.
Why not?
My mom has met the other two and the one.
My mom knows all my friends.
Other than that, like, my mom was shocked when I introduced this other person. She was like, holy shit. She loves him. Even though now, things are done between us, she still loves him.
That be the shit. That be the danger, too.
That's why you don't.
Everybody.
And that's why I don't even bring them around, like, my friends, like, maybe, one of them, like, if we're going out to dinner, but as a group thing, like, oh, they're going with their partners, and no. Because then what happens when things don't work out? They're like, oh, but what happened to so-and-so? I don't want to fucking talk about it. Like, nah.
Valid.
And a work event? Absolutely not.
No,
Unless you're my husband, you will not be going to a work event.
I don't think I've ever taken a female to a work event. Not that I can think of. I think I've been taken to a work event. Probably like eye candy and shit, but whatever. You could use me. I don't think I've taken it. But my mom meets them all.
Wow.
And she loves them all. Yeah.
That's crazy. So that's like, not that your mom's not special, but that's like nothing special. Like, to me, like, if you meet my mom, or even if I meet your mom, that's a fucking big deal to me.
Yeah, and my mom will be like, hey, mama,
another one. I'll meet another one in 2 weeks.
Nah, tampoco así de. But no, my mom is just friendly, and I get along with my mom, and I see my mom a lot. So if I'm with you and we're hanging out, and I have a chance to see my mom, I'm gonna see her, and you're gonna be with me, and you're gonna see her.
That's different though, because we're friends, right? Like, there's not if you're with, that's crazy to me. I can't believe it. It's like,
well, I mean, people are different. I think my dad is the one. I think if you've met my dad, you'll be like, oh.
I'm like that with both of them.
This guy let me in. Like, I let you in.
Like, I remember I want to say, like, a year and a half, right? It was Thanksgiving, and I took this guy to my family, to my mom's side of the family's Thanksgiving thing. First, we were at my dad's side, and all my cousins, right? They're all young, like, we're very close in age. They were like, what the fuck? Leslie's here with somebody? Like, that's shocked. Like, but to this day, it's like, oh, but what happened? Where, and I'm like, forget it.
Which side of the family is the wild side?
For
me, it's my mom's side.
Mom's side, my mom's side.
Shout out to all the moms out there with the wild side of the family. I don't know why. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. My mom's side of the family, I love them all to death. It's not bad. They're just a little more rambunctious and a little louder and a little fun. And my dad's side of the family.
You know what? It really, depends. My mom's side is like the fun party, like, you know. My dad's side, there's like two sides. There's one side that is more like calm and like boring, and then there's the other side that they may not all be family, right? But it's like we grew up with them. Like that's family.
They're not blood, but they're family.
Yeah, and they're a little that's
wilder.
like, remember when I told you I was like, oh, I'm going to a Puerto Rican baby shower?
Oh yeah.
It's one of them. I was like, oh, it was.
That's lit. That sounds lit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
that's cool. Sometimes.
I guess. So be careful. You know who I never take girls to meet? My sister.
Why is that?
My sister, God bless her, I love her to death. She is like, she almost thinks no girl is good enough for me.
Aww.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she be real protective and like she don't trust no girl, and she thinks they all just out to use me and shit for my body and stuff. And she probably right, but she be.
Of course.
The compilation continues of me making Mama Lettuce make crazy faces. All right, let's go to the next one. Behaviors that will ruin a relationship or a friendship: competition. Right? So you can't be... I
mean, isn't that kind of hand in hand with like the hating? Because if you're hating,
no.
you kind of feel like you're in competition,
yes, it is,
right?
but you should be in competition with your friends, friendly competition, right? Because you all want each other to do better and succeed and level up and grow and become a better person.
I don't think it's
parent.
Competition, though. I think that's more just like...
Maybe it's
like
men.
Motivation, like, you know, like more... Women, let's not compete with each other. Let's collaborate. Let's not compete. We can all win. We can all help each other win. There's more than enough to go around.
Exactly. That's so competing with your friend is like, depending on your mentality, can be dangerous because ultra competitive people view their competition almost as an enemy. So if you're putting your friend in that enemy category, it's not going to be a good thing, right?
Yeah, like I don't think there's anything wrong. Like if you see your friend doing it and you're like, fuck. You know, like use that as motivation, right? But I don't think you shouldn't have the mentality of that's my competition, now I got to surpass her. Right? But your friends should absolutely motivate you to level up. If you're hanging out with people that are not keeping you motivated, then you need a new circle of friends.
Correct. There's a lot of memes about that one. If your circle of friends doesn't motivate you, you're not in a circle, you're in a prison, some shit like that. I've seen a few of those joints. So that's definitely true. Friends should inspire, motivate, and support. That's another big thing, right? You got to make sure you support your friends and your partner. Even if you don't think their idea is the best, support them. You know, there's lessons in failure. You're not going to succeed in everything, but as long as you have your friends' support, the chances of you succeeding are better, and it just feels good to support your friends.
Yeah, and listen, if your friends are starting like a business and things like that, support them, man. We support all these like celebrities, all these big companies, and we forget to support our own friends sometimes, right? And with Latinas Empowering Society, I did a lot of interviews with small business owners, and a lot of that was like they realized that the support that they're getting is actually more from strangers than their close family and friends, right? And that's not cool. That's not cool.
They say that strangers will support you faster than someone that knows you. I think that's got to be like a deep psychological thing that may need to be studied, but it's weird, bro. We're quick to show love to a stranger.
Yeah.
We're quick to help a stranger. We're quick to support a stranger. And then your own people, like, I don't know, people are a little weird, but don't compete with your friends is the thing. Support them, motivate them, inspire them, correct them if they're wrong. If you think they're going down the wrong path, have a conversation, but never competition.
I agree.
You got another one?
I do. Let's see, what do I have here? Having unrealistic expectations.
Of the friendship?
The friendship, the romantic relationship, of the partner, just unrealistic. So I can give an example when it comes to dating, right? Because that's the easiest one. when you're with a partner and you've created this image of in your head of what you want your partner to be like or what you want the relationship to be like, but that's not in reality what they're showing you. But you have this expectation that you kind of ignore all the red flags or ignore what they're really showing you, which is who they are, all because you have this expectation of what you want it to look like. That's not fair because, and I'm guilty of it, because you set expectations on someone that, number one, they don't know they have, and number two, like, that's not who they showed you. Like, where did you come up with this? I've had to ask myself, like, where did I come up with this vision that I had of me and this person or me and this business, opportunity, if that was never presented to me?
You made it up in your brain.
I'm fucking crazy.
And I've always remembered this saying, only those with expectations shall suffer from disappointments. So, I mean, you have to have your type, right?
Of course.
As far as partner.
Of course.
And idealistic relationship. But you also have to be a little bit open because you never know. The person that maybe doesn't fit the mold of your type might be the fucking one for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think for a long time I was always attached to what I wanted it to look like. Yeah. And that's kind of what I'm working on, right? Like just detaching and just...
Yeah, because really you don't know what it looks
like. Right?
Like.
As long as your values, right, that's a big thing. Like our values have to be the same, right? Because if not, then it's just really never going to work realistically. Right. But I think now I'm a little bit more open-minded. Well, I'm trying to be anyway. Let me take that back. I'm not. I'm trying to be.
I'm trying to be fit.
I'm a little more aware, right? Where I'm like, wait, is this me projecting what I want onto this person, right? Or is this something that I actually see for, that this person can actually bring to the table and vice versa? Thank you.
But at least you're open to trying, so that's a good thing.
Of course. Listen, if I keep doing what I've been doing, it's not going to work.
Another wise man said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results.
Absolutely. So I'm trying... I'm evolving.
You're open to love?
Of course.
So the DMs is open?
No. Instagram is not a dating app. We had this conversation.
But if that's the only way someone can communicate with you, then that's where they have to try, that's where they have to shoot their shot.
Listen, okay, so I am not against, right, like reaching and just like a connection, but...
Move it from Instagram after the connection's been established.
Yeah, like I don't know, find a way to bump into me somewhere, right? I don't feel like I'm not the hardest person to find.
But
I'm
that's
fucking pretty easy.
Shit still. Just go to the gym, guys.
Okay, so stalk me a little bit.
What is it? Stice Life. At Stice Life. Get the address. Bump. Oh shit! I dropped my protein shake. What's your name? Les. Oh, Miss Les. Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm an idiot. I dropped my protein shake. How you doing?
No, but like, I don't know how. You're right. I don't know how. You know what it is? It's just that, like, I feel like on Instagram, you could. How many other girls have you hit on, right? Like, it makes people feel like they have all these options. Like, I want to meet somebody like.
No,
I don't know. I'm at a coffee shop,
I don't accept that, 'cause that's
I'm at a bar with my girlfriends, or I'm at the supermarket.
Do you know how awkward it is for a guy to approach a girl with her girlfriend?
That's the only way we used to meet before.
Yeah, but
before social media. Before social media, that's how we met.
If you got some hater ass girlfriends.
That's how people met before social media, right? Like
that's to the time.
I want to go back to that.
You might not get that. So be open. I don't know what to tell you.
Listen, I'm not totally against it. I'm like, I
don't know.
Maybe because I haven't had a good experience on dating apps either. Like, I feel like they're super overwhelming.
Well, you shouldn't be on dating apps. That's not a good thing.
But if you're using Instagram as a dating app.
We're not using Instagram as a dating app, Mama.
Well, you can go. Well, listen. These actual dating apps now. Hold on. These actual dating apps now, like Bumble or whatever, you can use that to make friends.
Like
It's a thing. They promote it to make friends. So Instagram.
That's a little weird. I think
But
that's a little
Instagram
weird.
is supposed to be like to share pictures and things like that. But it being a dating app is fine.
Nobody ever said it's a dating app.
But that's what people use it. Let's make a poll. How many people have met either their partner or are in a situationship or somebody they banged that they met through Instagram?
That still don't make it a dating app. Even if
That's how people are using it. That's how people are using it. I'm not saying that it makes it a dating app. I'm saying Instagram is not a dating app, but that's how people are using it.
I disagree.
Instead of
sure
going out and meeting people the normal way or
people
the old
are
normal
weird.
way.
You know, I think, and I speak for men here, right? They always say the worst thing she could say is no.
Right.
Not in 2024. Because you go up to her, she could video you, then she going to post it, clowning you. You look at this clown that came up to me, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's mad worse things than she could just say no.
Same thing with a DM. They could send you a DM, take a screenshot of it.
True.
Now, it's one thing. It's one thing if we have, like, mutual friends, right? And then, you know, maybe like, oh, yeah, somebody made the connection and you hit me up through a DM. That's different, right? There's somewhat of a connection. But if I don't know you from a hole in the wall and we have never crossed paths, we don't know, and you're just randomly trying to pick me up on my no, that's why I put my page private.
Why
now.
are you so judgmental? How do you know he's trying to pick you up? How do you know he's not just trying to make a friend or just trying to say, hey, Mama Les, you're doing a great job on the show, or hey, you
then
motivate
start
me
out
to
that
work
way.
out.
Then maybe
And why are you
should.
prejudging and saying how many girls did you hit up? How do you know you're not the only girl he hit up? How do you know he hasn't been watching your page for 2 months and just fell in love with you and just decided today's the day I'm gonna hit her up?
To just ask me out?
Was his first DM, hey, you want to go out? Or did he say, hey, good afternoon?
It's like, hey, you're beautiful. Would love to get to know you. But that's kind of like a dating app. Like, I don't know. And I'm not totally against it. I get it. But it's just a little weird
It's just
to
weird
me.
to you. I get it.
I just want to meet somebody the old school way. Like, you know, meet you in person and see right away, right?
Friday.
Is
What
there
time
like
is
that
it?
little spark?
After work, 5 p.m.-ish to 8. Be there. Be outside. With your Mama Les sign. I'm here. I'm waiting for you.
Can we cheers?
Cheers. I didn't even open my drink.
I took a sip already, but I don't know if that's bad luck or something, but.
Cheers, y'all. Cheers, Mama Les. Oh,
Cheers. You're supposed to have eye
Cheers,
contact.
girl. Cheers to all the listeners. Cheers to
Cheers.
Dolly. Cheers to the fathers for Father's Day. Cheers to the Boricuas for Boricua Day and Boricua Weekend.
Qué bonita bandera. Damn. I didn't even think of it.
What?
We should have came in, you know, like how the Puerto Ricans do.
Oh, I got red, white, and blue on. This is close enough, y'all. Shout out to all the babies.
I don't, but
One last behavior that will ruin a relationship, because I want to get to summer date ideas. Playing both sides.
What do you mean by that?
Right? Everybody don't get along. So if I'm cool with you and I'm your friend and you don't get along with this person, it might not be the best on our relationship if I go chill with that person. Or if
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. Okay. I think.
Why?
Because if you're my friend and let's say Dolly is my friend, if you guys don't get along, that's between you guys. That has nothing to do with me, right? So I can be friends with you. Now I'm not gonna go and gossip about Dolly to you and vice versa. That to me is playing both sides, right? But if we're cool, like I'm gonna go hang out with you. We're gonna have a good time, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go hang out with Dolly and I are gonna have a good time. And it has nothing to do with you guys. Your beef is your beef.
But everybody might not accept that. Depending on the
But that's a maturity thing though, right? That like, oh, if you hang out with her now, there may be situations, right, where somebody may have done something extremely fucked up that maybe I'd be like, damn, that's not even, and not because of you, but that's just not the type of person I want to fuck with. Right? Like I don't want that type of person because you are who you chill with, right? Like, so I may not want to associate with that type of person depending on what they do, but because you guys have your own drama, that's between you guys. That has absolutely nothing to do with me.
But what if I feel that what they did was like super fucked up and maybe you don't
And
agree?
I understand that, but that wasn't done to me.
That's a
That wasn't done to me. I understand it. I
That's
respect
a
it,
thin
right?
line.
But if that's my friend, like now, if maybe they did something fucked up to you and then I just met Dolly, okay, right? There's not really a friendship, right? My loyalty lies with you. But if we have the same, sorry, Dolly, but if we have the same like years of friendship and things, no, I'm gonna stop talking because you feel some type of way. No, that's a you issue.
Well, I think if it's like, let's say us three have been friends for 20 years and then we have a beef, she shouldn't have to choose.
Right.
I think it's more so like,
just don't go.
I think it's more so
gossiping,
like,
you know what I mean? Like-
going against your friend.
Right, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, Dolly, did you see what happened with Joe, whatever, and then I'm gonna be like, yo, Dolly said this, Joe, whatever. No,
Yeah, you can't be
that to me is playing both sides.
I think I meant more so in an enemy way. Like, you can't be friends with your friend's enemy.
What did your enemy do? It depends. It really, honestly, it depends. Why? Because why do you consider that person your enemy? What did they do?
I don't know. It depends.
So it depends on the severity. That's why I said, I was like, now if they did something extremely fucked up, then that's not somebody I want to associate with anyway.
If you consider someone your enemy, they have to have done something that I would consider. Like, if I consider someone my enemy, they did something that I consider super fucked up. And as a friend,
Listen,
I don't know,
that's
maybe-
not true because, right, a female could think another female's her enemy because that female fucked her man.
That's fucked
Right?
up.
Hold on. Whose fault is that though? Right? That's your man's fault.
Are we still in a relationship?
What do you mean?
It depends. If two girls are friends and one fucks the other's man while they're in a relationship, that's fucked up.
Right. Okay. So
If they
now,
broke up,
but now, hold on.
it's different.
So now, I'm not gonna stop talking to this girl. Right? She's a grown woman. That was her decision. I'm not gonna stop talking to her. Am I going to maybe keep her at arm's length? Yeah, because if you did it to her, right? What makes me so different?
Right.
But I'm not gonna stop talking to her. That's not my business.
Well, again, if you were in a relationship with the dude at the time, it's only partially her fault, and it's more so his fault because your loyalty lies with him, not her.
But if that's also your friend, right? Like, that's your friend.
They're both at fault. But again, me personally, I always think like if your partner cheats on you, you gotta blame your partner.
Right.
Fuck
If
with
you
your
don't,
partner.
if you don't know the other person, but if it's, let's say, your best friend and your man,
Then it's 50-50.
absolutely. I mean, it's still more him, but that's your best
Why you
friend
gotta blame the guy?
because
Nah.
we are the one in a relationship.
Nah, I know. I totally get it.
But they both owe you loyalty,
Yes,
right? Like,
yes. If it's a friend thing, yeah.
right.
If it's a stranger,
If it's a stranger, then
the
she
guy.
has no fault, man. She's
She owes
doing
you.
her thing. But you know what? If you could take my man, then he's yours. He
I
was never
always,
mine to begin with.
Yeah, exactly. I always think like if your girl cheats on you with someone you don't know, you can't blame him because that's just a man being a man. He's trying to get a nut.
There you go.
But she owed you loyalty, yeah.
Yeah.
So hit us with one last behavior that will ruin a relationship.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. My favorite.
Consistency?
Inconsistency will
Oh,
ruin
how
a
did I
relationship.
not guess that.
Inconsistency will
How did
ruin
I not guess that?
a relationship.
Romantic or
Anything, business, right? Like if you're not pulling your weight and being consistent with your part in the business, then that's gonna ruin that.
do girlfriend groups communicate daily?
No.
Okay. No, I'm just asking because guys don't. So we're a little inconsistent in that sense that we don't
But that's
communicate
just
every day. But we're
that's
just
just
guys
life.
being guys. Yeah.
That's just life, though, right? But if I'm trying to think in like a friend way, we may not communicate every day, but guess what? During life events, right?
Yeah.
Birthdays, the kids, then we're all there, right? But if you're inconsistent in that, that could ruin a relationship,
Yeah, I think
a
so.
friendship.
If one person is always going to the other person's stuff, graduations, events, birthday party, blah, 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 and it's not reciprocated, that would be.
Yeah, and listen, I've been guilty of that, and it has kind of distanced friendships that I've had, and it's more so like not that I intentionally didn't go, right? But it was like, damn, I have this like with my kids, or I'm just fucking tired, you know. And it's not like, oh, I don't want to be there for you. I also have to fill my own cup.
Yeah.
Right.
But you can communicate it
Of
properly.
course. Of course.
And the friend
Of
has to
course.
be understanding that,
Yeah.
people can't make everything.
Right.
So there you go, guys. How to Be a Better Friend by Mama Les and Uncle Joe. And also How to Be a Better Partner from two people who are single. So, take that.
Take it with a grain of salt, please.
Let's get into summer date ideas.
We have a relationship podcast, and neither of us are in relationships.
That's right. Because if you can't play, coach. If anybody takes our advice,
shit.
they'd have the best relationship.
I think so, because we're speaking from like things that we've learned, right? Things where
Exactly.
we've gone
They don't
wrong.
have to go through the errors.
Right.
learn.
Learn from our mistakes.
Yeah. So summer date ideas. I love summer. Oh,
I like the
my
summer.
bad. I just got distracted by Karol G in a bikini on the screen. So that's my whole summer date idea right there. I like summer date ideas. I'm not the biggest fan of summer because it'd be fucking hot, but
Or dates.
But, no, I like dates.
You don't do dates.
Not often enough. That I don't mean
You
I don't
said-
like 'em.
You don't do dates.
Did I say that?
Multiple times. We need to go back to episode.
I need video
don't know
proof.
what
Y'all find the proof, but whatever.
it may have been like episode 1 or 2.
Maybe I like summer
It
dates
was
by
very
myself.
early on.
That's foul, y'all. I don't know.
So let's hear what is the best date that you've taken someone on?
No comments. Nah, damn. I don't know. I would have to think. I'll come back with that answer.
So my date, I'm at the age where my ideal first date, let's just fucking book a trip and go somewhere.
I've heard that, but what if?
Let's just fucking do it.
How well do you know this person?
I mean, we gotta be talking, right? Like for a little bit. It can't
Talking.
be like just some like random stranger. Yeah, you're right. You know what?
Yeah, because if y'all fly out together, let's say for 3 or 4 days,
Mm-hmm.
brother's gonna expect to hit.
No, that's not
Speaking-
true. That's not. It doesn't have to
Nice.
happen. It doesn't have to
I
happen.
didn't say it's gonna happen.
Okay.
I said brothers, men are gonna expect to hit.
Listen,
not all of them. I'm not
men-
gonna say 100%.
A lot of them will
but
take
a
you out
high
to dinner and
percentage.
still expect to hit.
So imagine a.
And I'm not saying.
trip.
All right, maybe we could do 50-50. I pay my trip. I have no problem with
It's
that.
not about the paying. Y'all in a tropical whatever, same hotel room, probably drinking, and y'all have some sort of connection.
Listen, I've been on vacation with somebody and did not have sex. And it was somebody that
I'm speaking.
I went on a few
for
dates.
Men, y'all. I know y'all look at it differently, but a dude, majority, again, not 100%, because there are gentlemen like myself out there in the world. Most dudes are gonna expect or plan to hit.
that's you having
That's why I think-
expectations, and
Exactly,
expectations leads
but-
to failed
And they're gonna be
relationships.
disappointed on a trip. And what you think is gonna happen? You're on a 4-day trip. Night 1, you don't give up the buns. He's disappointed. How you think the next 3 days are gonna
Then
go?
you're not the guy for me.
But you stuck in fucking Cancun
I can
with
still
him.
enjoy my trip.
It's not weird. Y'all gotta go back to the same hotel room. You're gonna. split
You're
the
gonna
hotel
be
room?
childish and be mad about that. Like you're gonna ruin the fucking trip.
Have
That's
you
some like
ever
little
met
kid
a
shit.
man?
That's
A male?
like that? No,
Dudes.
no.
Not speaking from experience, because I would
No,
never, but
I
I'm
have
assuming
not.
Dudes would do that. So I think that would be.
Then
bad,
I will book
but
my own room, leave you there,
knock yourself
and
out.
still enjoy my fucking
think,
trip.
I think that wouldn't be the best idea, personally.
All right, maybe not like a first date.
Not a first.
Maybe
date.
not a first
Maybe
date.
a third date.
But
Oh, rock on.
no,
Fellas,
now that you make me
book the
think about
trip.
it.
Book the trip and meet her. Boom. Oh shit. I dropped my plane ticket.
I'm
Oh
just
shit, my bad.
saying.
I got 2.
That's just nice. I've
No, that
never
would be
been
dope.
on a.
That would be dope. But I don't know about a first date.
But
Because
no.
you never know. Somebody
Not
might
only
be
that, no,
weird.
they just might be psycho. Now that I think about it,
And
right?
then y'all
I
in
had a
the
little
same
more time to
hotel
think
room,
about
their
it.
feet stink or something. Little shrimpy. Yeah, you never know.
It doesn't matter. We're not having sex anyway.
True. I've got something else, right? So So I think in the summertime, a good date or a good potential event to spend time with someone, these all kind of fall under the same category. A beach trip, a beach date, I think those are cool. I think those are dope. Picnics, especially if I invite you to a picnic and I set everything up, whatever the case may be, sandwiches, drinks, fruit, salad, blanket, fan, I don't fucking know. Or a moonlit dinner. Like on a beach, like outside type shit.
Like on vacation, the moonlit dinner on the beach.
With the crazy guy that's gonna kill you after because you.
He might just kill if you're at the beach. He could kill you at the beach. He'd kill you anywhere.
He tried to kill something, but you ain't letting him. That's for sure.
I honestly I would let's go to like an amusement park, right?
I
Like
love
go on roller
amusement parks,
coasters,
like Coney Island.
Let's go skydiving. Let's do some shit that's gonna like make your adrenaline pump. You know, that's not in a sexual way.
Yes, and also you're making a memory that that they'll always kind of connect.
Yeah.
To, right. Like if you go skydiving and you've never been skydiving, you're always gonna remember. Damn, I went skydiving.
Right.
The dude I ended up dumping afterwards. Those are cool. I also like outings, like concerts, museums, art galleries, art shows, comedy shows. Anything that's kind of like in the summer, you should be outside. You should be.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you
moving
could do
and
hiking.
outside.
I'm all for like a gym date, right? Let's go work out.
What a shocker!
And then go grab something to eat, right?
Go grab a fucking kale salad after. Quick shout out to my homegirl Nydia Yvette. That's on Instagram at EV_Vega, YVEE_Vega. She founded the Muse Gallery, which is a gallery that supports a lot of women events, a lot of Latino events. So make sure y'all are following that at the Muse Gallery, MUSE. Shout out to Nydia Yvette, EV Vega. Funny story. Evie and we've been following each other, so we're cool people. And I was in Jersey City one time, and I've actually never met her in person. I was in Jersey City one time with the homies, and we was riding, and next to us pulls up a party bus, but it says like the party bus from hell, some crazy shit. Like the shit look crazy, and it look even like a little scary, bugged out. And me and my boys was looking at it like, yo, that shit look like the devil bus. And I had recorded it and posted it on the gram because I was like, damn, this shit crazy. Evie was like, oh shit, that was me. I was on that shit. I was like, get the fuck out of here. That shit look evil as hell. But shout out to her, man. She's doing a lot of dope things. She just had a dope exhibit about New York. And I think she has something with the Puerto Rican weekend going on.
I gotta check her out.
Make sure y'all check that out. And if you're looking for something to do in the summer, a nice little date idea. Go to the Muse Gallery, check out some art, get some merch, and have a good day and walk around, man. I don't know if walk around dates are a thing, but they should be.
Yeah.
Just grab your person and go walk around, bro. You know where I like to go walk around? Number one, the Brooklyn Museum is super dope. It's like 7 floors, and they always got fly shit going on. But if you exit the Brooklyn Museum and you go down like a block or two to the right, is the Brooklyn Botanicals. And you can go walk around, look at beautiful flowers and nature and trees.
Dolly actually just sent, there's like light shows and festivals in New York.
Yes.
Oh, you know, if somebody wants to take me on a date today, we go to the food truck festival in Paramus.
This won't come out till Tuesday.
Sam.
Grab it up, put it on the gram.
Party.
Anybody want to take Mama Les on date number 1 that's not to a tropical island? Food truck. What is it? Food truck?
It's a food truck festival. I don't know, in Paramus. Yeah.
Food truck festival in Paramus. What food truck you got your eye on? The taco
Oh my
truck?
God. I don't know.
I love tacos.
But I do want to end it with like some funnel cake or something, or like zeppoli, some type of fried dough with sugar on it.
Mad sugar.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to eat no sugar. So we'll see how that goes. Another dope, No, it only had caramel.
Que mezcla.
Oh no, and one sugar. Yeah, one sugar, one sugar. One sugar is better than fucking
White Claw with iced coffee.
No, I'm not drinking the coffee no more. Now I'm just drinking the
gonna
White
be in
Claw.
the
Is
bathroom.
the White Claw got sugar? Y'all messing me up in my diet plan if y'all got me drinking White Claw with sugar, bro. Y'all not supporting me. Y'all not good friends. Y'all not supporting me
Oh,
and
shit.
and backing me. y'all hating on me. Y'all hating. It's all good.
Oh, man.
Another dope idea for a summer date. My boy, my homie, for many years, like 30 years, bro. Shout out to that. My homie, Chef Peter Martinez, at Chef Peter Martinez on Instagram. He is the lead chef. I know that's not the right word. He's like the director of chef operations, whatever the highest chef ranking is, at the Concourse Club
I love
in
that place.
Woodridge, New Jersey. I've never been there.
Oh my
It's dope.
God, it's so dope. The vibe, the music, the food, the drinks.
There be honeys in there?
Yeah, there's some hot girls that go there. Yeah,
So,
hell yeah.
Let's go.
And some very elegant men too. Like, and it has like a rooftop. It has indoor. It's a vibe.
Let's go and we could
It's
be
a
each other's
vibe.
wingmen.
Elegant man.
You're sitting next to an elegant man. Anyway, let's go and be each other's wing people.
Let's do it.
All right, Dolly, you're gonna record that. We're gonna go to the Concourse Club. My man Chef Petey. When?
Ooh, when?
I don't know.
Let's put
Next
it on the
weekend.
show.
I gotta check my. I gotta check
Next
my Palm
weekend.
Pilot, bro. What's wrong with her?
You ain't got nothing on your calendar.
Hate.
Let's do
Not
it.
next weekend, because next weekend is Father's Day.
Oh, that's
Maybe
right.
the following week.
The weekend after.
Maybe yes.
Okay.
But for anyone who is not busy or is just looking for a dope idea, mind you, the idea that I was going to say is not go visit Chef Petey at the Concourse Club, although that's a great idea.
But get him like as a private chef.
Chef Petey used to do
Yes.
private chefings. I don't know if he still does. Brother, if you still do, leave a comment so that people know. But he
I
used
think
to do the
not
personal chef.
not this year. Last year, me and my girlfriends used him. We had like a Galentine's.
You didn't use him because
Well, we used his services.
yes, his services. Don't
Okay.
be using my boy like that.
We used his services
Yes.
for the Galentine's, and
Nice.
it was like a whole bunch of different like apps and the desserts, and it was
Yes.
actually really good.
We did too. My bro Sammy had put together like a Palentine. No, it wasn't Palentine's, but it was a male gathering of the broskies for dinner, and Chef Petey catered the whole thing, and it was super dope. So shout out to that. What? Y'all never heard of Palentine's? I'm a man. That's my new shit. I just invented it. If it don't exist, that's my new shit. Fellas, y'all sick of these girls and they ways and they expensive
But what does
Valentine
P
shit?
stand? What does the P stand for?
We're pals. Palentine.
Pals. Okay.
Yeah. Hello. Not Palestine. Shout out to Palestine though.
Dolly.
But yeah. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah. Oh, Chef Petey, personal chef, come through some romantic shit. He cooked Bombay. And you could make a whole nice little, candlelit dinner with the music, and show your special someone a special evening. Make sure y'all follow him at Chef Peter Martinez, and make sure you follow at the Concourse Club, and also make sure you order you a bottle of Sandugueo. He now has his own spices, so if y'all trying to chef it up yourself, get the right spices, mix it up in there. And make it lit. That's one of the things I consider like special behavior with a partner, cooking for them.
Cooking?
Like I won't cook for just anybody. They got to be somebody,
No, I agree.
special. And then I'll make them the
I
Apple
don't
Jacks
like
with
to
milk.
cook, so if I cook for you, that's like
Okay, you don't
that's
like
like
to cook,
my
but do
version.
you know how to cook?
I do, and
Okay.
especially since I've been meal prepping and stuff. Absolutely.
But meal prepping is like very restricted, no?
Yeah, well,
I'm
I'm
asking, I'm
not.
not trying to
I'm
diss.
not no chef.
No, I mean
Petey.
as far as like ingredients.
No, you can still,
Yeah,
but
you
you
can still
use, for example, like let's say you use instead of salt, you're gonna use sea salt, right, or Himalayan salt. Like there's alternatives to it. But so if I cook, I mean that's like my way of like fucking proposing, right?
Wow.
Because that's like a big deal. Because I don't
Now
cook
we know.
for anyone.
Yeah.
But I have dated men that do cook. So I have to say that I've had privilege of dating men that cook really, really, really good.
Oh. And you see them in the kitchen, and you stand there looking admiringly at them? This is a question. I don't know.
I don't know if I don't know. I just know that I was eating their food, admiring how delicious it was. Like, oh my God, this is delicious.
Well, you should admire them in the process.
Yeah, I guess.
Cause I think brothers do.
I know.
She's a dude.
I sound
right?
so
What's
ungrateful,
up,
right?
man?
No, listen.
Yo, episode 1, you was mad, girly. Now you're just like, man, fuck these dudes, bro. Yo, my man, cook and hurry up, cause I'm hungry. Word up, and then
No.
protein, cause I gotta go to the gym later.
I
Word up, grill chicken, homeboy.
I'm just in a funk, you know, like right now.
That's
I'm just
funny
like
because
on
I'm in the after effects of a funk. I was in a funk for like 2 months. Yo, keep it real. So I'm now coming out of it, and I feel very lit, like I have a glowing light inside of me, dying to come out.
Nice.
Keep that darkness on that side, please.
I think one date that I would like,
Yes.
as we're thinking, that I've never done, and I'd probably be scared, even though I like all these like roller coasters, and I've done skydiving and all that stuff. The
You went skydiving?
yeah,
Oh, shit, I
in
know
like
that.
2011,
Dope.
is the hot air balloons. I would love that,
that
but
would be
that
dope.
shit is scary.
You think?
I don't know.
I
feel
think that
like
would be super dope. I always see on Instagram they have like hot air balloon festivals. I think that's very possible, and I think you should do that.
No,
So
it's definitely
anybody
possible,
planning
but
on
it's
getting into DM, you know, hot air
no,
balloon
not after you
trip.
guys make it seem like I'm like this ungrateful dude over here.
Yeah, but
Who's gonna want to take me out? Nobody.
But whoever does might be worthy. You know what I'm saying? They might be trying to melt the ice box that you got.
Icebox where my heart is.
They come in with the flamethrower to melt that shit.
Stop.
So be
No.
prepared, my potential future dudes, partners of Mamalas, skydiving, hot air balloons, and ice.
I'm just kidding. I'm like a hopeless romantic. I'm just in a funk right now.
You'll bounce back.
I know.
I promise.
I know.
Another dope date idea, dope dinner idea, is the newly opened. They just celebrated 1 year, I believe, in Jersey City. Speakeasy Extraordinaire Casa de Lobo. That's at Casa de Lobo JC, owned and operated by my bro C's. Anytime you're looking for a dope place to go have dinner, have drinks, some apps, just chill, listen to dope music. Shout out to DJ Rock On. Y'all go there, make sure you're a member first, and then you'll always be invited, and you'll always have a blast. And I don't know if he offers this. You'd have to ask him yourself, but maybe you could set up a little private area to have dinner with your special someone. And if he don't, just get a little corner table where it's dark and have fun, because you're guaranteed to have fun if you go there.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet, but I've heard great things about it.
Yeah, there you go. So another first date idea for the potential suitors. Take her to Casa de Lobo in JC.
Casa de Lobo. Me and Dolly coming soon.
There you go. C's extra security that night. Nah. I'm just kidding. To go back just a second, what you said about like amusement parks and stuff, I think those are super dope date ideas. I think one that's very slept on that is near to us, Coney Island. I know it is not like the cleanest or the most beautiful, but I think you can have a real good time out there. Especially on Sundays, they do like salsa Sundays on the boardwalk. They got rides, they got food, they got drinks. They serve like some pina coladas out there that's banging. So definitely something dope to do. And if
Or just like a night of dancing. I would love to go to like a salsa club as a first date. Like,
but your partner gotta know how to dance. Obviously, but
well,
I'm
if
just
you're gonna
saying.
take me to a salsa club, I would hope that you can at least hold your own a little bit. I'm not saying you got to be a
that's the
pro,
thing,
right? But or at least be willing to try. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I often dance salsa with my broom. That's my favorite salsa partner. When
I use the
cleaning.
broom as like the microphone.
Fair. I use it as a salsa partner. Let's go real quick into potential date ideas for fathers. places that you can take a father on a Father's Day date. I'll start.
Okay.
There's a place in New Jersey. I don't know the name. I didn't have enough time to do my research, and I apologize for that. But there's a place that you can go rent like a Lamborghini and drive
There's a
it
few
around
places,
the
yeah.
track.
Not only Lamborghinis, they have like exotic
Yeah,
cars.
like Ferraris and stuff. I think, I don't know if a man exists that wouldn't enjoy that shit. Go take a Lamborghini and go hit 100 miles on a track. So I think my boy VS, shout out to VS. I believe his lady took him to do that. Was it his lady? Maybe not. Let's edit that out of the show. No, it was. I'm just messing with you.
Look at Dolly's face.
I wish y'all could see Dolly's face. We gotta get her reaction too. Nah, that was dope. And
I'm gonna start recording from this side.
He had a good time. I'd like to go. I think I'd like to go do that. Although I'm not into driving fast.
Yeah, neither am I.
Had,
I'd be shitting in my pants.
I had a couple accidents in a row. Yeah, very, very grandfather behind the wheel.
I
think I would try that.
Sweetie's grandma driving.
But you shouldn't be driving.
What do you mean? I gotta drive.
No, I know, but I mean, like, I think women should be driven.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I hate driving, so it's not gonna be me, but they should be. You know what I'm saying? Spoiled fellas. Plus, you can't beat a good passenger princess, bro. You know what I mean? That's lit. So keep
Very
that
true.
in mind. Yes.
Very true.
Drive the Lambo. You got any Father's Day date ideas?
No, but I have a good idea to take anyone really.
Where?
Depending, right? Like if I could see it being if you want to spice things up with like, sometimes parenting is like it takes over like the sex life and all that. Go to like a burlesque show. Right? It kind of brings out like that dark, exotic SOS type shit.
They have a lot of those in New York,
SMS.
right? I feel like I see them a lot.
Yeah, they do.
Even burlesque brunches for the older people, you know what I mean? Get in there early, get lit, go home, get lit, and be in bed by like 6 o'clock.
There you go.
It's good. It's good times. Burlesque show, that'll be dope. There's something similar to that I'm forgetting right now, but it's dope. That's actually a pretty good idea, especially like you said, get rid of the kids, turn the sex.
Right, and I mean, it.
And it's not raunchy.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. It takes it from like not the strip club, right? It's a little bit more. I don't know. And the music that they play, it's very. Dolly is fucking crazy.
Dolly is no more white clothes for Dolly. How you go from take them to church
take
to a
me to
swingers
church,
party?
and then she's like swingers party.
What kind of party is going on?
Ay,
here?
Dios.
You got to go to the swingers party Saturday night. No, listen.
And then ask for forgiveness.
And Sunday you go ask for forgiveness because you've been sinning all night, you damn sinners. Yo, I don't know if I could ever go to a swingers club. I'm way too possessive, yo.
Yeah,
like
you, me,
I can go and participate, but my partner, I can't let like. I don't care. Male chauvinist, whatever, unfair. I don't care. I don't share my cake, but
I wouldn't want to be taken to that.
But my cake is for the streets. But I don't share.
That's not a turn. That's not something that would turn me on. You take me to one of those, I would probably be disgusted.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would.
However, something in a similar vein that doesn't involve strangers and fucking perverts is to go get a couples massage. Now, depending on where you get this massage, it might turn into a swinger party. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the right spot,
Some happy
hit me in the
endings and
DM.
stuff.
I'll guide you to the right spot. But
you're so nasty.
nah, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. Yo, no. I'm super against paying directly, because we all pay indirectly. Let's be honest. But I'm against paying directly for loving. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
But a couples massage.
When you could get it for free.
Yeah, for real. For real.
So take them to the spa, the Sojo spa. That's
No.
a nice
No.
You're right. You know what?
That's
because
too
too many
local.
Well, that's
Yeah.
for us, but there might be other people, right, that are
True.
watching.
If you're not from around, yeah. Sojo
I mean,
spot in what? Edgewater?
Yeah.
Sojo Spa in Edgewater is probably dope. They got a good view. You can look into the city. So long as you are not a local. Because if you're a local, you're going to see too many people.
They have massages. You can get facials. You can get... I took myself on a date there.
Yeah?
I got a massage. I got a facial. And then I just...
So why did you just say no?
I didn't go in the pool because as a date, that's a lot of locals, right? And then...
Oh, as a date is a no. As a solo.
Not that anybody's hiding anything, right? But like...
What are y'all talking about?
The less
mad
people
are hiding
the less
shit.
people know, well, I'm not hiding anything. I'm saying like the less people know, the better. Like I don't need people in my business like that.
Yeah, especially people that you know, and then they're gonna go back and spread the I see Les with this.
And it does, not that it matters. It doesn't matter because if I'm out in public with you, you know what I mean. I'm not hiding anything. But I don't know. I just feel like the less people know about that stuff, like anybody that I post. You know, like a story with, it could be a guy, whatever. Those are people that nobody has to worry about, right? I have nothing with them. People I don't post, right? Those are the ones, like, I just feel like it's more intimate, more private. Like, I wanna protect that.
I wonder if there is a place that you can, like, have a private night at a spa. Like, that you could rent out for just a couple. Yeah. Yeah, I think you could do that anywhere, right? If you have enough bread.
Listen, if you got enough money, you could do anything.
True that.
So.
Actually, speaking of that, if you have enough money, you can go rent out a movie theater for a private screening of any movie you want. You can bring your own movie, and I think that would be a dope Father's Day idea because I think fathers like fucking big action explosion gun movies. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone.
I think that's actually not that pricey. You can do like where a theater for like a kids parties. They do that where you just rent. Not the entire theater, but a theater room.
Yeah, but FTK.
Uh-oh. I'm like, wait, FTK.
Yeah,
Fuck them kids.
Let's do it for the adults. Come on now.
But I'm just saying, like, it's not.
I think
it's
that
not
would be
majorly pricey.
Yeah, I would want to go watch The Last Dragon on big screen. I would want to go see a movie I've never seen on theater.
I've never seen that. I actually went to movies last night with Jeremy. I had a movie date. No.
What'd y'all watch?
Planet of the Apes.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good, and I'm
you
not
never
really
seen
into
The Last Dragon though.
I don't think so, but I have bad memory.
So to you, I made my daughter watch it because
I'm not a big movie. Like I wanted to go see Bad Boys, but he didn't want to see that. He wanted to see.
Oh, because those are not his generation, right? Martin and Will are.
Yeah.
So he's probably like, who are these old busters?
But it was actually pretty good, Planet of the Apes. So.
So mommy son date. That's cute. Another potential gift to get your father is a teeth whitening at Lunabright.
Oh,
and right now you can get 10% off. Just holler at Teeth Whitening Doll, and you'll get the best customer service in all of New Jersey and the galaxy.
Actually, Dolly,
you'll get your teeth
I am off next weekend, so I need to book mine Saturday.
There you go. No 10% off for you because it's a Father's Day thing. You know what I'm saying? Only.
I am mom and dad. No, I'm not gonna take credit, but I kind of am.
And my last potential gift and or date for a father was a suggestion by someone who said buy him a sex doll and go away for a week and let him just have fun. And he'll have many dates and that'll be the best gift he ever got.
You think so?
You gotta ask who suggested it. I didn't think of that.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like, so, like a wife gifting that?
You buy your man a sex doll.
I'm
Not a
just
little
trying to
cheapy
understand.
blow-up doll. One of those ones that cost like
feel
$5,000
like real human skin and shit.
You could probably get it
and then
designed to
I
look like whoever
leave
you want. And
for
then
a
you
week.
go on vacation for a week.
Uh-huh.
And leave him be in peace and quiet and tranquility with his sex doll.
Huh. It's interesting.
Think about it. Consider it.
I don't know. That says a lot about the relationship if he enjoys it, no?
I mean, dolls don't talk back, bro.
And they got no teeth.
And they don't complain. I don't know. Don't sound too bad. Anybody got a link? Hit your boy.
Hey, I mean, whatever works, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever works.
It's
Do they have male dolls that do like more than just, right? Because we could just get a dildo for that, you know? But like,
what do you want a male doll to do? Oil change?
I mean,
There's definitely male dolls out there that's like the physique of a male.
but I'm saying, right, like the mouth.
Them White Claws is kicking in, so it's time to go, y'all.
But it's okay for you to sit here and talk about.
What did I say?
A sex
I
doll.
didn't say anything vulgar about
No,
the sex
you're right,
doll.
it was
Y'all
Dolly.
going into
It was
detail
Dolly that
here.
said no
Y'all want the 5-speed vibrational tongue mouth action and shit. Hey, I'm sure they're out there.
I was just curious because then that might be a good Mother's Day gift, right? Like, dude, leave me here with my doll. You go take the kids,
Oh, well, yeah, it goes
need a
both
robot.
ways. Yeah, it goes both ways.
and I don't know if that would be.
Would you make a mold of your man's penis?
I don't have a man, but I
Hypothetically,
will make a
obviously.
mold
Yeah.
of someone's penis. Yeah.
Would you use it if he left?
Fuck yeah.
If y'all broke up?
Yeah. Why
That's
not?
fucked up.
Why?
There's a debate going on right now that, and tell me what
Why
y'all
is it
think
fucked
about
up?
this. Hold on. It goes back to this. Women say that when they break up with a man, that man should delete all videos and photos of that woman. Do y'all agree with that?
Listen, to me, if you want to keep it, that's fine. I shared it with you. Just don't share it with other
No, you
people.
never share
You know
it.
what I mean? But if you want to keep it for yourself, listen.
Okay, so
that
y'all don't
was,
agree with that.
I
Okay,
don't.
so then
I
it
don't
makes sense, the mold.
disagree with it. I mean, that's on you if you want to keep it. I should have never given it to you if I wanted you to delete it after,
True indeed.
right?
So you shared it,
So I shared it. It was my gift to you.
and now that person owns it.
You can have it. Just don't do anything
Don't
crazy.
make it public,
Yeah,
but
don't
you
make
don't
it
have to
public.
delete it.
But no, you can watch it whenever you want. Reminisce.
So the mold makes sense now.
Yeah.
Because my argument would have been, if y'all break up, why do you get to keep
No.
and continue to use the mold?
No, give me that mold.
Ay. Give me that mold, baby.
Wouldn't you want to put that on them?
No, I want the real thing. I don't want a mold.
All right, but you know what? Sometimes,
No
you know,
strings attached.
sometimes things are dry, right? Like,
Uh,
I mean, unless you got friends,
I assume.
unless you just go and
I
call, right? That you have somebody on standby.
I don't know nothing about nothing that y'all talking about.
I don't do that. I don't have I don't have
I'm
a standby
virginal.
list.
Who has a standby list?
I'm saying you.
I don't. My roster is depleted. Jesus. I'm actually born again virgin.
I think, how long have we been doing the show? A year and something? You've said that like 10 times.
Y'all never seen that video? Y'all never seen the video that the guy's like, day 1 of no drinking. And then the next day he's like, day 1 of no drinking.
That's you.
And then the next day he's like, day 1 of no drinking. And then the next one he's like, still day 1 of no drinking, same day, just the afternoon now.
Okay.
Addiction or routine is hard to break and change. Not saying that that's my routine at all, but it's hard to break and change. I assume. Yo, we out, man. Men lie, women lie, all flowers die. Her DMs are open. She wants to jump out of a plane, land on an island, spend 4 days with you, and then come back.
No sex.
I'm virginal,
No sex.
so no sex. And we'll be back next week. Happy Father's Day. Happy Boricua
Happy
Day.
Father's Day.
Happy Women's Day, because every day should be Women's Day.
Oh, I like
And we
that.
out. You like that, right? I just made that up.
Oh.
My DMs are open. Nah.
Oh, shit.
Ay.